Legit or not, let's get that neon out there.
Please.
And we saw the Ravens, a heartbreaker. Not only are they no longer eligible to win the division, they're knocked out of playoff contention altogether. So, is it legit or not to say that man, Steve Smith Sr., who says he's going to retire, is actually going to retire?
No.
Call it a career
No.
after next week.
No. This guy has a lot of football in him, Dave. Every single time we count him out earlier on in his career when he broke his leg. Oh, can he come back? Of course he can come back. Last year he tore his Achilles. Oh, man, he's getting older. I don't know. Screw you. He's still going to come back and still going to put up a ton of yards. Yeah, he absolutely can. He can at least play one more season. He's 12th right now. He passed Isaac Bruce today for 12th on the receptions list.
Yep.
You know about this, being the elder statesman here at 120. You're still kicking.
I don't know how I feel about
Steve Smith is still kicking.
Yeah.
Richard Jefferson is still kicking.
You saying I should retire?
It's elder statesman day. No, I'm saying you got a lot of life left in you, much like Steve Smith Jr. Yeah, he can absolutely continue to play. It could be legit if he just wants to hang him up, but the thing is, and look, I'm happy for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I'm happy for Bryant McFadden, who is a humongous Steelers fan, as we do know that they're in the playoffs. It's somewhat bittersweet because now we have to ask these questions about Steve Smith and a Hall of Fame career that absolutely will be a Hall of Fame career, in my opinion, because the Baltimore Ravens are, again, eliminated from the playoffs. He's going to chase that ring, and he's going to want it. Now, we saw this with Randy Moss with the New England Patriots. We saw it with Randy Moss even with the 49ers when they were good. He latched on to different teams. I think Steve Smith will do that, but you could say in a much better way than Randy Moss did with the 49ers. You disagree?
No, I agree. I hope he comes back. I actually tweeted about it today saying he should never retire from football. He's got so much more. Obviously, this is all on him. If he wants to come back, there will be many a suitor, including the Baltimore Ravens, that will want his services. It's a question of Steve Smith has kids. He's married. He's got a family.
Yep.
He is getting older. And sometimes people just have different passions at certain stages of their life. But once you hang them up, probably done. Wide receivers normally don't reinvent themselves after a certain age. So it's like, Jerry Rice didn't want to leave the game. The game left him eventually, right? Remember that?
Barely.
He was going from the Raiders to Seattle. I mean, great receivers, even those greatest like Jerry Rice, when it's done, it's done. Steve still has football left to play. But it sounds like mentally he might be checking out. And if that's the case, I wish him well. But I think the fans would love to see him come back. Definitely.